He looks like he was built in a lab. 6'4", built like a Viking, runs like a winger, finishes like a machine. And according to Zlatan Ibrahimović, his secret weapon might literally be his hair.
I saw him with this long pony hair, and my agent was telling me, listen, I saw a different Zlatan in him.
Wow.
And I said to keep that hair, because that hair is going to bring you far where you want to come.
Zlatan once told him to never cut it, that it was going to carry him further than he could imagine. He was joking, probably, but look at Haaland's career and it's hard not to wonder if something supernatural is going on. Every level he reaches, he outgrows in months. Every league he enters, he ends up owning. He doesn't just join a team, he changes it. He doesn't just play with elite players, he makes them better. And every single time he steps on the pitch, it looks like he's about to score. Just when people think they figured him out, he finds another gear.
He's going to set records. He's infectious. He's gone to the champions, the best football team in the country, and changed them and made them better and changed international players around him and looks every time he goes on the football pitch like he's going to score.
At this point, fans are numb to it. A hat trick? Normal. 40-plus goals a season? Normal. Another record falling? Just Tuesday. But what's happening right now isn't normal, not after what he just did at the 2026 World Cup. While the football world argued about Messi, Mbappe, and Ronaldo, Haaland quietly reminded everyone why he's the most terrifying number 9 on the planet. 2 goals against Iraq, relentless movement, ruthless finishing, the kind of physical dominance that makes defenders look like they wandered into the wrong sport. And the scariest part, he's still improving, exactly like Zlatan warned. Haaland isn't just another great striker, he might be the final evolution of the position. So how did he get here? Before the trophies, before Manchester City, before any of it, he was just a skinny kid in Norway trying to make a name for himself outside his father's shadow. Alfie Haaland played professionally in the Premier League for years, but a famous football dad guarantees nothing.
My father's been a big role model for me. I always said to myself I want to become a professional football player at a high level, and to try to get better than him is also a goal. And I had a lot of role models, but my father's maybe been the biggest one.
What set Erling apart wasn't raw talent, it was obsession. While other kids watched cartoons, he was studying strikers, their runs, their timing, their finishing. Coaches noticed it immediately. He trained harder, smiled more, and scored constantly. That obsession first showed up at Molde, under a young manager named Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The goals were there, the movement was there, but he was still raw, unfinished.
I knew when I was young that I was good, but it's also a long way to go. Of course, my dream is to become one of the best players in the world.
A work in progress. Then came Salzburg, and the football world stopped what it was doing. Because what happened in Austria bordered on ridiculous. He wasn't just scoring against Champions League defenders, he was terrorizing them, experienced internationals included. 8 goals in his first 6 Champions League appearances, at 19 years old. Most teenagers are trying to break into a first team.
When I was in Salzburg, I started scoring goals there, but also, if I'm realistic, or look at Kylian Mbappe, he's banging goals in Liga, so, you can always reach a higher level.
Haaland was breaking the Champions League. Next stop, Borussia Dortmund. This is where the transformation really began. The Bundesliga had seen great strikers before. Haaland felt like something else entirely. The speed shouldn't have existed in a body that size. The power shouldn't have coexisted with that acceleration. Defenders learn fast. Give Haaland half a yard, and you're already too late. Goals every game.
Erling Haaland will not live up to the expectation. I am so bored.
Why won't he?
Because he isn't the player that everybody thinks he is.
Records every month. Highlight reels every week. But one question followed him everywhere. Could he really do it in the Premier League? Week in, week out, against the best defenses in the world? The doubters were loud. Some pundits openly predicted he'd flop, that the hype didn't match the player. Then Manchester City signed him, and the debate died instantly. Everyone assumed Pep would remold him, turn him into a false 9, drop him deeper, force him into City's intricate passing web. Instead, Pep built the system around him. The result was carnage. 52 goals in his very first season, a treble alongside it. But the scariest part wasn't the goal count. It was how effortless he made it look. No wasted touches, no showboating. Just movement, timing, and ruthless efficiency. He never tries what he can't do. He stays locked on the one job that matters: put the ball in the net. No ego getting in the way.
I think Haaland is very intelligent in the way he's playing. He doesn't touch the ball more than he needs.
By 2026, he'd won almost everything at club level. League titles, domestic cups, Champions League trophies, golden boots, individual awards, records that weren't supposed to fall, falling anyway. Only one thing was missing: a World Cup moment. Norway hadn't qualified since 1998. An entire generation of fans had never seen their country on the biggest stage. Then Haaland arrived and everything changed. Norway stopped being participants and became a threat. Because when the deadliest striker on the planet leads your line, every mistake the opposition makes turns into a goal. Every match becomes dangerous. The World Cup is where legends are made, and right now, Haaland is writing his own chapter. Here's the part that should worry every defense left in a tournament. He's only just entering his prime. Most strikers peak around 27 or 28, which means the player currently breaking records, winning trophies, and dismantling Premier League and Champions League defenses might not even be the finished product. He might still be getting better. And if Zlatan was right, maybe the secret really was in the hair all along. Thanks for watching.